Riley KS, can't be beat. Heave-ho, Riley KS Gaming. Heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, Purple Queen is coming. Heave-ho, come on, let's go. Her puppies, Jack and Jill, so true. Hey, hey. Shelly, Januki, Jamie, and Melissa, her crew. Protector of dog dens in Dincomb's land. Lost in Palia, controller in hand. Hey! Heave-ho, Riley KS Gaming. Hey! Heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, Purple Queen is coming. Hey! Heave-ho, come on, let's go. Listen, Linda, what does she say? Hey, hey. How do I do that? Asked every day. Jersey or BFF through thick and thin. Simulator games, where does she begin? Hey, heave-ho, Riley KS Gaming. Hey, heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, Purple Queen is coming. Hey, heave-ho, come on, let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Megastore. Sorry for the late stream tonight, but it is Saturday night. I do get to sleep in tomorrow. I just got back not that long ago from taking my husband back to the nursing facility. He has been here all day today. We have had such a great time together. And I miss him already, but I will be picking him up again in the morning. And he's going to spend the day here again tomorrow. And then Monday, he is getting discharged. Hey, Bama, how are you doing? How are you liking the update? How are you liking the update? Tell me. Hey, Bugsy, how are you? Good to see you. How you doing? Sorry for the late streams, though, but it's going to be kind of last minute kind of things, probably for a while. It's just going to be that way for a while. I apologize, but you're loving the update? I am too. I might have played a little bit this morning before I went and got my husband. And I also saw some pictures in the Discord, like Sirius, who was here last night, showed me some pictures that one of his stores. So I kind of, and then I saw a picture of somebody else's, and I was like, I'm gonna play around with it a little bit this morning. So I did. Hey, Aloha, how are you? That's so great to hear. So happy that you had fun together. It was a good day. So if you were here last night, you'll remember he was texting me. He was really worried about finances and stuff. You know, he's so out of his element right now because he's having to rely on others, meaning me, and finances. And it's not that he doesn't think I can do it. It's that it worries him because he can't do it. And he's not contributing because he can't. And I'm like, but it doesn't bother me. And he goes, I know, but it bothers him. Hi, Birdsong over on Twitch. How are you? Good to see you. So we talked about it. He got out his laptop and we paid a couple bills together. I go, we could do this every month if you want. And then I showed him our finances and what that looks like. He goes, I feel so much better now. And I said, yeah, you need to quit worrying so much. And let's take one day at a time. Quit thinking so much. And I know that's all he has to do, so I get it, but he needs to quit. So we talked, we had a good talk today. We had a good time. He made cheese dip. He took a shower in our shower. I had to tell myself, do not hover over him. He knows what to do. Let him do it. And he did, and he did just fine. And there's things that have changed. Like he used to use this really big 32-ounce cup with tea in it. He can't lift it. He's lost so much muscle mass over the last couple months that he was just using a regular drinking glass. And that's just really unusual for him. But it's okay. And I said, it's okay. We're just going to have to change things. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. But he is struggling a little bit with things like that. So we're just going to work through it together. But all in all, it was a super good day. And it was good that we could talk through that stuff. All right, you guys, this is what's going to change. Now, last night you saw me put the cart rack here, and we put these really pretty little bushes here. Okay, now look at the entrance. Look at that. Look what I did this morning. So the people follow the arrows. So they will not go this way. They'll come in here. They'll walk around. I had to remove one of these, which was fine. It didn't change our count, so that's fine. And see, there's the arrows, and this tells them that's the exit. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? All right, let's look at it from this side. You go in, there's the arrows, and this is where you come out. You go around there to check out, you come out this way. Look at this. I put plants here. I put some little, what do you call those? Baskets? Birdsong, I'm glad you're doing good. It's always good to see you too. And these are security gates. And I have one on both sides. What do you think, you guys? What do you think? What do you think about my addition here? Look how it looks from here. What do you guys think? I think it turned out good. Incoming Ray Da Vinci. Hi, how are you? Give everybody your attention to Streamlabs and Da Vinci Gaming's streaming. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. YouTube link. Make sure you go over and hit that subscribe button for Da Vinci Gaming. He is amazing. It really looks good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for that raid, Da Vinci. It's good to see you. What were you playing? What's going on? How you doing? It looks so good. Thank you, Bugsy. Hey, Stephanie. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in with the raid. That was so sweet of you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see everybody. Hi, Grammy Q. How are you? Good to see you. How you doing? Welcome in, friends. Please consider subscribing, join in on chat, leave a like, and just grab a snack and have some fun. Good to see you, Da Vinci. What were you playing? What were you playing? Tell me all about it. So I put these plants down here next to the checkouts, and I kind of ended up liking them there because I kind of covered the side of the checkouts. See, and this has a pole in between, so you can't go through here. So I think that turned out really good. I really love the way it turned out. I kind of did the same thing at my storefront. Did you, BMED? That's awesome. I think it looks good. I'm pretty proud of it. It took me a while to figure out this morning, but the NPCs, the people that come in and go shopping, they actually pay attention to those signs. And then I put a sign over here for self-checkouts. There's one over here too. We were doing the horror mound. What? I don't even know what CTHULHU is. I don't know what that is, but you're doing a horror. Got you. There's another self-checkout area right there. So I haven't done much of anything else. I mainly just did this morning, you guys. Well, that sounds fun, Da Vinci. I'm not a big horror game player. I do play Little Nightmares. That's about as horror as I go. And that kind of scared me. But I love watching other people play horror games, like for real. I don't know what it is, but I like watching people play them, but I don't like to play them myself. I get too scared. That's just me. And so we have not, we need to reorder. Oh, and I did something else up here by the music. Timmy! Little Nightmares is an awesome series. It really is. I think it is so much fun. If you like Little Nightmares, it's similar. You should join us next time. We'll see. Da Vinci, we'll see. Kimmy, thank you so much for being a member for 39 months. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Whoa. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it so much. How you doing, Kimmy? So what I did was the music area, and ended up putting up these, which are so cool looking. And I think they look really good with the wood floor. Just kind of a divider. I think it looks so good. Truly separates the department. You know what I mean? Oh, I forgot I had these two up here. Hi, Lucinda. Oh my gosh, I cannot say your name for my wife. Essenats. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. I'm glad you could catch us right now. I apologize for my words. So we've got these two. I wonder if this would be better catty corner like this. This is just so cool, isn't it? Oh my gosh, and the little car is amazing. Fantastic. I'm now on a holiday from work for over a week. Let's go, Kimmy. That's awesome. Congrats on that. That's a good thing. Whoa. Okay, so this is looking a lot better up here. We have so much expanding still to do. But now I kind of want to keep adding on to the liquor and wine area. And still, if we can expand over here more, that'd be great. But we need to add on to this area now. These are just corner pieces, which look really good, but you can't put anything on them. They said eventually we'll be able to put stuff on them, but for right now we can't. So it is what it is. Okay, so I don't know why it always comes up with bakery first. Do not know. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Oh my gosh, the toy section is my favorite now, is it? I do like that they added displays. I think that was very well done. This is one I want to see if we have low stock. No. Okay. Seafood. Toys and candy. We'll do that. I think I reordered before I quit this morning, but it looks like we're out of one thing. So we'll just reorder that. I think that's all they said they were missing, but we're just going to double check. We also need to continue with the music store, you guys. Sports, we got that. Summer, we got that. And vending. Okay, so all that can just go to dock 1. So not that much stuff because I had already done it. Okay, so our next expansion, I believe it's 122,000. Pretty sure. Da Vinci, again, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate you. I hope you know that. I really do appreciate it. 122,000. So starting off at 97,000, we might be able to do the next expansion, don't you think? If we're just starting out there. I think everything else looks okay in here. I really need to continue with the warehouse expansions too, but this is still, we have so much room still in here. And I don't know why these fall out all the time. Yeah, look. And why didn't that show up when I was looking at clothes? Or did it? And I don't remember. All of a sudden with this last update, I'm finding random boxes of stuff in them just laying on the ground. Like right by the pallet where they belong. It's like the weirdest thing. What's going on here? Yellow pool noodle. Why do we have a yellow pool noodle in here? Interesting. You're flipping amazing, Da Vinci. Don't you forget it. Let's just get those out of here. I don't know if I ordered that the last time, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So we're just going to put them over here and let the stock people take care of them. Because obviously we must not have needed them. Otherwise they would have taken them out of there. So we're just going to put them over here. Such random stuff sometimes, you know? See, now they're going to go get everything because, yeah. I don't see any other packages anywhere that are just randomly thrown about. But that had the push car in there, which is what the restockers were asking for. No boxes for packed chicken tenderloins packed. Why is it doing this? Are you having this problem also, Bama? Like, I just looked at everything and these were not part of what I looked at. No boxes for packed chicken. Patches, what are you doing? So, I don't think it was talking about grocery. Wasn't it talking about the butchery? Are we low stock on it? Chicken tenderloins. It's not even low stock. I think it's fibbing. I've not had any problem. Isn't that weird that I just checked everything and that doesn't even show as out or low in stock, and yet it's saying I don't have any. No boxes for packed chicken, pork tenderloins. See, they're just crazy. I think they're just crazy. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense why it's asking that when we're not low on those. All the packed stuff is over here. Look how full that is. I need an empty cutting table. Is there one that's not empty? Wait a minute. I need an, what is going on here? And why didn't she just fix this? Now what's wrong with her? She needs an why didn't she just finish this? Is she gonna take those somewhere? I don't know where they go. I don't even know what these are, to be fair. Is she paused or something? No, she says she needs an empty table. I'm confused. Let's go to hiring. Let's go to manage staff. Wrong thing. Let's go to butcher. She's not paused. Seafood clerk, restocker. Nobody's paused. What is she talking about? She's being a good employee. Leave the job undone for our owner to do. Yeah, apparently. Can I even tell what these are? I don't even know what these are. Like, how do I know what they are? Can I tell by this? No. How do I know what they are? Oh my goodness. Like, how am I supposed to know where to put these? Are these? No. Those? No. I wonder if somebody started this at the end of the game. These don't look like any of these. There we go. I found it. I did your job for you. Just like Da Vinci said. Now let's see if she'll come over and do something now that that's empty. Yep. There she goes. Why couldn't she finish that? That's making me crazy. There's no reason why she couldn't just finish that. So what I think happened is when I ended it this morning, somebody was doing that, even her possibly, and when I saved and quit, it kind of reset her or something. That's what I'm guessing. I did add these little decorations. This is for the seafood. I don't know if this is actually the right way or not. Could be this way. It's like a prep table and a scale. And they're just decorations. They're not usable. But hey, they're decorations, so I added them. I like standing kind of like right here. You can see them. At first, they kept trying to go right next to the plant and go through that way. And I had to fix that a couple times to where they would go around and come out that way. And they finally did. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because it didn't know that all you have to do to never miss a stream is push the like button, subscribe, and set notifications to all. Thank you, Galen. How are you? Good to see you. How you doing? So now they walk around, but boy, they didn't at first. They were giving me some grief. But they do it just fine now. These people are going around that way and coming out this way, like they should. So see, they follow how they're supposed to go in and out. Doing peachy keen. How are all the people in chat? I'm not in chat, but I'm on this end of chat, and I'm doing pretty well. Had a good day with my husband. Brought him home. He was here all day today. Took him back to the nursing facility. He's coming home again tomorrow, so I gotta go get him again tomorrow. But then Monday, he gets discharged. He's getting discharged Monday and coming home for good. So we just gotta get through tomorrow and tomorrow night, and then Monday he'll be coming home. I brought almost all his clothes home today. And so I'm gonna start washing those tomorrow. And then left some stuff there that I can bring back on Monday when we come back. So I'm excited. I'm ready for him to come home. I will tell you, it is a little nerve-wracking because he is definitely not 100% himself. He even knows that. He's even being careful with certain things because he doesn't feel 100% himself either. So he did really good. I know, Da Vinci, isn't that awesome? He did take a shower today in our shower with the shower chair. And I was trying to not be a worrywart or a worry wife, which I am. I had to tell myself, do not hover over him. I just told him, let me know if you need any help. I need to back off a little bit and let him do things. He's being very careful. And I need to let him take the reins. And then I said, you need to learn to ask for help if you need help. Don't be a hero. And he did really well. He did really good. So, yeah. We're both learning. We're learning together. We're learning together. But he's, like he said, he's having to kind of relearn the house. Like he has this big pitcher of tea and I filled it for him before he came home today and it's too heavy for him to lift. So I need to go get a smaller pitcher and pour like about half of it in it or something so that he can lift it when he wants a drink. And he also learned that his 32-ounce cup that he's used forever is too heavy for him. So he's using a regular glass, and that's fine. And I said, even he said he lost a lot of muscle mass being in the hospital for so long. So that would happen to anybody. And so a lot of things have changed right now, but doesn't mean it won't come back. You know, it's just getting stronger. He's just got to get stronger again. But he's put on I think he's put on at least 5 to 8 pounds already, because he's been drinking Boost twice a day. And so we have to remember, he was in the hospital for like 2 months and didn't really walk or anything because of his broken leg. So he's having to regain endurance, strengthening stuff, you know, his doing strengthening exercises and stuff like that. That's why he's still going to have home therapy. He's still going to have home therapy for quite a while. And that's okay. I've been trying to reassure him and say, you know, everything you're going through, just be glad that you're alive and that you're able to go through this, and let's just take one day at a time. And because he's never been patient anyway, and he's still not patient. So I go, we need to take one day at a time and be patient. So yeah, we're getting there. We'll get there. We'll be good. He was worried about finances because I'm the only one bringing in money significantly right now, and it's nowhere near what he used to bring into this house by any means. He built decks for a living, and he owned his own company or his own business, so he made a heck of a lot more than I do, and he knows that. Last night he was scared because he doesn't know, he doesn't have the whole financial picture right now. Why would he? He's been in the hospital for so long. I showed him everything today. We sat down. He even helped me pay a couple bills. And after he saw everything and I showed him our bank accounts, he has his own bank account. I have my own bank account. And then we have one that's an old checking account of mine, and we call it the house fund. And we put everything in there. And that's where we pay bills from. And he was like, and I was like, you know, I showed him everything, and he goes, I'm not as worried now. Thank you for showing me that. It really helped him a lot. And so I had planned to do that today, so that would reassure him a little bit more. Now, will he remember that? I don't know. I do not know, but I'll just remind him. Because his short-term memory was never good anyway because of the stroke he had years ago, before him and I started, before we got together. But now that he's had another stroke, it's so bad. It's so bad, and he knows it. I said, we need to get you a pad of paper and a pen to keep on your table, and as you think of things, you need to just write them down. Because that will be a lot of help towards me, because he ends up texting me a lot during the day, because as he thinks of things, he has to tell me or he won't remember. But I can't sit there and have him text me all day at work, and that's what he's been doing. Bless his heart. So I'm like, let's get you a pad of paper and a pen, and let's just keep it there. And if you think of something, just write it down. And then you can tell me later. Of course, unless it's an emergency. But his niece is going to start coming over on Tuesday for every day during the week. And she's going to be here with him for the bulk of the day. Now, as he becomes more cognitive and able to do more things himself, he's not going to need supervision like that. But he's glad she's coming. So he feels good about it. And I'm glad, because it's going to make me feel so much better when I'm at work to have her here. We'll give her money for the gas and stuff, and then she can eat whatever she wants while she's here, drink whatever she wants. I mean, we don't care. And I have a garage door opener that I can give her so she can just let herself in and close the garage door when she leaves. So it's going to work out really good. How's everybody else doing? What did everybody else do today? How's it going with you? How is it going with you? What is new and exciting? Tell me everything. 161,000. That I think we're going to be able to do an expansion, you guys. Hey, Sanani, how are you? Good to see you, hon. How you doing? Bugsy, how are you doing today? You worked and played this? Nice. How are you liking the update, Tsunami? Isn't it amazing? The good news is, once my husband is home, he still goes to bed pretty early. So he may get back in the habit of taking the dogs with him and going to bed early. What are you doing? And if he does that, then also my streaming schedule might be a little bit better. But then I don't know. We're going to have to play that by ear during the week. When I'm at home, once he's here, I may have to get up and put it on Be Right Back every once in a while and go help him or see what's going on. So that's going to be a little different also, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. He knows I make extra money through streaming. We need extra money, so he's fine with that, but I may just have to go check on him every once in a while or go see what's going on or if he needs help. You just finished working on the bakery. I love the wood of the bakery shelves. I absolutely love them. However, I'm not really excited about how they connect or don't connect, how they leave a gap like that. It makes me absolutely crazy. I'm not gonna lie. See, now that side looks okay, that side doesn't. You see what I'm saying? Let's cancel that and move that out of the way for a minute. See how it won't fit snug? It just doesn't fit snug. It absolutely, it has a gap. I don't get it. It makes me crazy that it has a gap like that. I really don't like it. I don't like the connection. It connects more, like if you look at these over here, it connects more on top like this and leaves a gap. Like it's on purpose. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. Look at that. I don't like the way it looks. I wish they snapped together like the old counters did. That's my 2 cents. I love the signs, but I love the wood. And they are bigger and they hold less. They have less amount, they have less on the shelf. They went down from 8 to 6. So we had to put in an additional shelf. That's not the end of the world, but I don't like the gap. I just don't. This will look better if you put, see if I can get up here, bakery and pastries. That will fill if you do it that way. If you just put bakery, it makes it go over to the right. But if you fill it like that, look how much better that looks. Doesn't that look better? Beamer, hi. They need to add a snap. I know. How are you doing? I watched Rhodey today while my daughter did a craft show. All the stitches in my mouth are bugging me. Makes it really hard to eat anything. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you still have to eat really soft food, Bugsy? Do you have to eat soft food? I know they don't snap. I don't get it. Why? Why would they make such a thing and not let them snap? I don't get it. But that sign looks a lot better if you add more words. If you just add bakery, it pushes it over to the right. Now, Sirius was here last night, and Sirius was going to report that. And Sirius works in the playtest area, so they're going to report that. Hopefully they'll make it so it looks cleaner. I stopped playing because of that. I'm fine, thank you, and you? I'm good. I'm good. Well, these are brand new. These just came out like yesterday. So I'm not going to stop playing because of them, but I know it's early access and they'll just... The old counter snapped. The new ones don't. It doesn't make sense. Soft food for 2 to 4 weeks. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. And the thing is, like, when I had my wisdom teeth out and I went through that, the thing is, I could never get full on soft food. Like mac and cheese, you have cottage cheese, you have Jell-O, you have stuff like that that's not filling. So I could never get full. I hated it. I hated it. So I feel for you, Bugsy. So yeah, Beamer, these are brand new. These are new counters. The old ones snapped. These do not. Why they made it this way, I do not know. I give up. I'm not going to try to guess anymore. I do love the wood, like a lot. A lot. But I do not like it that they don't, well, they do snap, but they don't snap together except for up here. Why they made it just snap up here, I don't get. I don't like the way it looks. I love the wood part though. That's the only thing about it that I really like, is just the wood part. That's it. That's it. I love all the new decorations though. The new decorations are amazing. They make everything look so good. So good. They make everything look so good. We have 181,000. Oh my gosh, you guys. We're totally expanding. Now, if I only reordered every day for a long time, we could probably make a ton more money. But I get bored. Why don't we have any of this stuff is my question. Like, why is this so bare here? Are we out of these items? Like, what are these items? Like, tell me one thing. Brisket slice. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, wrong button. Button, who's got the button? Okay, let's look at butchery. I wish we had a search bar on here where we could type in the name of something. I think that would be so amazing. I think that would really help. Now, which thing was that? It was the brisket block, wasn't it? Let me go look again. I'm pretty sure it was the brisket block. Over here. Brisket slice. Well, doesn't that come from the brisket block? What's this one? I can't even say that word. I want to say piranha, but I don't think that's right. Brisket block. Do you think that's what turns into that? There's that one. It says we have 16 off shelf and 1 on tray. 39 on shelves. Okay. So I wonder if they just haven't stocked them. I wonder if they just haven't stocked the fridge. Yep. That's it, because he's already added more. So we're just going to let them catch up. Look. Here we go. That's part of it. They are beautiful. I know, Beamer. They are so pretty. Everything looks so good. Can you change the alignment of the text? Yeah, you can change it, but I could not get bakery to go over. You can do this, this, or this, but see, now it's full. See, that made it go over a little bit, and that made it go back over a little bit. So yeah, you can change the style. I like this one better because it outlines the letters. What if we should make the background darker? I'm not even moving that. I kind of wanted to see if I wanted the muffins to kind of show up more. Oh, that's bright. I'll go back to the orange. But yeah, you can change the alignment a little bit. It depends on how many words you put on there, you know? All right, is he doing better over here? Now that's what I like to see. I like to see full food. There you go. You already done? There's no shelves with less than one tray capacity. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Everybody's still restocking a little bit. I think we're gonna go ahead and expand, you guys. Because we need to keep doing that. And I just went in the wrong thing. It's fine. See, now we still have 59,000. Now we'll work our money back up again before we do 127,000. That gives us plenty of money to restock. And I'm gonna need, why do I keep going into the same thing? Stop. We need, okay, the floor we need is this. Oh, I've already got it. Okay. Well, why didn't you say so? Because that should have opened up over here. Here we go. Oh, there's a pole there. That's just mean. Why does there have to be a pole there? I wish we could move the poles. Like, seriously? I wish we had the ability to move the poles. I'm not kidding. Ooh, I could make this area right here just the liquor area for right now. Kind of back in its own little corner, maybe? Oh, I like that idea. I mean, that will probably change, but at least for now, I like that idea. Okay, so let's look at... did we get any new walls? I don't think we did since the butchery, which is fine. Warm wood paneling. That's got to be... That's new. I don't have that. Double trim white wall. Okay, we did get some new ones. I'd rather not have an orange wall. Thank you very much. Just making sure. Okay. So we'll take the teal because that's what's already over there. You use a smaller sign. I liked it because it fits the area, Tsunami. I like the wider one if it's in a wider area. Like a small one would look too small for this area width. That's like, I like the bigger one for the self-checkouts because my self-checkouts go a lot further than the sign. So I like the bigger ones better for that reason. If it was in an area where it was smaller, then I would probably use the smaller signs, you know? That's just personal preference, you know? Nothing right or wrong about it. Yeah, let's move this over here. And we could kind of put it kind of in the middle. See if we can move these over here maybe. Let me have the sign. Yeah, that's really against the wall, isn't it? We could come out a little bit like that. Can we move this down any more? And this may stick out a little bit. That's the fine. Yeah, we can have our little wine section and liquor over here for right now. That might change over time, but for right now, that will look good. Hey Terry, how are you? Hi Gina. Stopping by to leave some love. I'm not feeling well. Oh, I hope you feel better, Gina. Oh, thank you so much, Gina. Please feel better. Terry, how are you? Good to see you. I haven't done a lot of signs yet. I just really haven't gotten into that yet. Matthew, hi, how are you? Good to see you. How are you? I love this area so much, you guys. I just think that did so well. And like I said, I did this morning while I was waiting before I went to get my husband. And I just wanted to try it out, and I love the way it turned out so much. Love it so much. I think it turned out good. You're doing great. I'm doing good myself. Thank you. But yeah, my husband came and spent the day. We watched the Chiefs game, and then the Chiefs lost, which was like, oh, well, that's too bad. But he made some cheese dip and ate some cheese dip, which is kind of our tradition when we watch the football game. And he took a shower while he was here. Did really well with that. He put on a pair of jeans and a long sleeve shirt, which is his normal, instead of sweatpants, which is what he's pretty much been living in. So it was really nice. Hey, crazy mom, how are you? Good to see you. How are you doing? But yeah, all in all, it was a good day, other than the Chiefs losing. They did not win their first preseason game, which is kind of sad. I'm glad you're doing good. That's awesome. Still trying to figure out my TV now that I'm just off cable and I am using Hulu Live. It's just a little different, and it was kind of frustrating today. Oh, it's LeClaire. Oh my goodness. I had no idea that was you. I should have known it from the crazy mom. It's good to see you, LeClaire. What made you change your name? What made you change your name? Hey, Nick Gamer, how are you? Good to see you. You kind of threw me off track there. Hey, Jack. Hi, my puppies. My puppies came in. I have a crafting YouTube channel now. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I hope it's doing well. I hope it's doing well. I'm going to go ahead and end the day so that we can, 569 people, we made $83,000 today, and we expanded. So we'll let them go ahead and finish. I'm going to say why is the dock door open? Oh my gosh, what is that from? Oh, you know what? Because if they don't get it all out in the morning, I don't have any unloaders at night. Because I order everything in the morning. That's why. That's why that happened. We do not need to keep this. Okay. I don't know why this is just hanging out over there, but let's put that back. Yeah, I don't know why they're not pulling from here like they should anymore. I don't think, not to 100% degree. Is anybody still restocking? Anybody ollie oxen free? Because if they're still restocking at all and I go to order, it's like, oh, then that changes. Yep, she's still bringing up stuff. I wonder if we should get rid of these. Nope, we got to keep these because that just changed my count, customer count. Don't turn it around like that. Still, stop it, silly. There we go. Nope, it's fine. We're gonna keep that because that'll take our customer count down. We don't want to do that. But I had an extra one downstairs and I got rid of that, and that was needed in order for them to walk around over here because we had one in the way and they couldn't get to the register. So I had to take this one down, which is fine because it did not change our customer count. So that's cool. Hi, Jilly. Hi, Jilly girl. Is there anybody up here? I don't think so. And then she comes down right after me. That's so funny. Let's make sure she's done. What else did anybody do today, you guys? You're not very talkative. Okay, I think we're okay to reorder now. I think. We shall see, we shall see. So we're going to start with the grocery. Let's go out of stock. We got some tea. We need some tea. Make sure there isn't anything else down here that I'm not. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff here. All the ground stuff. Well, probably not all, but at least 3 of the ground. Bakery? And any low stock? Nope. Seafood? Blue crab? Okay. Toys and candy. Oh, we always have toys and candy that we need to get. You know what I did? I just now remembered. I went to my settings, audio, I turned the max volume down a little bit. So let's go back up to at least 50. I don't like the music on 100% because the music is not really there yet. 100%. Okay, so we did toys and candy and we got that. Clothes. We don't have electronics yet. Music, we got guitar gig bag. We'll get 2 of those. That's all we got there. Sports, we got Skull skateboard. Summer. We'll get all our summer stuff. And then vending, and then we should be done. Unless we get done and then somebody goes, oh, but we're still out of this, because that's happened so many times and it makes me so mad. Because it happens all the time. Oh, they got some stuff here. They actually picked up a few things. Good job. Good job. Now they're just going to town. All right. That's good. That's good. Catman! Hi, how are you? Good to see you. You were at work today, Matthew? I hope you had a good work day. I hope it was easy. Hey, Kendra, how are you? Good to see ya. How's everybody doing? Catman, have you seen the update? This update? They added a bunch. They added liquor and signs and to the grocery, and they added all these new decorations. Look at this. I put these up this morning because I got some inspiration from some other people in their Discord, and so I think this is so cool. How are you doing today, Catman? I know you didn't stream today, did you? Nothing wrong with that. I didn't either till now. I started late tonight. I started kind of late myself tonight. But I had my husband home all day. And it was late by the time we stopped by McDonald's on the way to take him home. Not home. Why do I say that? To the facility. He's coming home Monday. But by the time I got him back to the facility and got back here, it was late. And then I ate. I mean, later than I'd normally stream, is what I mean to say. I've only seen a few minutes of your stream, and I've been all running a lot recently. You just got home. Wow. That was a long day for you. That was a long day for you. I love the new decorations. I've been asking for decorations for so long, you guys. Like a long time. Did you get a lot done today then? Hope everything went well. Give me 1 minute. I gotta go change the laundry. My son has to work in the morning. Okay, there we go. I'll tell you what, there's always something going on around here. Always something going on. Never have a lot of time to just veg. You had to get furniture for your new office. Did you get some cool stuff? Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting to get new stuff like that. my son's cat was up here and went and got over on my other desk and put her paw in something and then walked on my other office chair and got little paw prints everywhere. It was so funny. Are we good over here? Chicken tenderloins packed. Pork shoulder. It's acting like it needs butchery stuff. It's making me crazy because he keeps asking for that. And there's nothing out of stock. Is it low in stock? Well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and get them. Because I think that's what they're wanting. So let's just give it to them. And I bet you there's going to be some stuck in the loading dock. How much do you want to bet? Go ahead, bet me. Bet me. I'll win. I hope you like the furniture. Is your office set up now, or you still have things to do? Because you moved upstairs, right? Am I remembering that correctly, Catman? You moved upstairs. Look how good this looks with the carts right there. I think it looks so good. Oh, I want to buy some more plants. I need a couple more of those. At least one more of the red. Okay, let's go to decorations. I kind of like the ficus, but the one I have out there is the potted palm tree. I think that is like one of the bigger ones that looks better. I think that's what I'm gonna get, and we're just gonna have it go up to the front, and then we're gonna try not to spend any more money for a while. Not even close to ready. I'm just now moving the display shelving bookcases and now desk upstairs. Oh, got you. Well, you guys be careful doing that. That's a lot of work. Yeah, see, she's fine now that we got the other stuff. So that's good. Yeah, just be careful that you don't like overlift and stuff. Oh, I was going to put this out here. I want to put this like right here. Yeah, that fills in that spot really nicely. I like it because it fans out like that. That's perfect. That's perfect. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I like to go into here and kind of stand right over here because they don't come over here. They go right through there and right through there, and they don't really come over to the center, which is kind of nice. So I can just kind of stand here and watch everything. Yeah, my old office is turning into a board game puzzle room. Part of the old storage room is turning into a workout area, and our old spare bedroom is my new office. Nice. That sounds awesome. That sounds perfect, actually. I'm actually in one of our spare bedrooms. The other one we actually have a guest room for, and we really didn't have that for a long time as a guest bedroom. So we've had my husband's niece stay in there for a while. She lived with us for a while. My younger son lived up there for a while. It's been a lot of people's bedrooms, but never a spare one. My husband actually took a nap on that bed today instead of coming in where I was because our room's pretty cold. I would die. It's going to be a rude awakening. He may end up having to sleep in there for a while. He was off his blood thinners for a while, and since he's been back on them and lost so much weight, he is super cold all the time. And I think until he puts more weight on, he's just going to be that way. The heaviest piece was moving the large bookcase downstairs from Britt's office for our books. That was a beast. Well, I'm glad you did it without getting hurt for either of you. That's good to know. That is good to know. I'm torn between, I want to save up a bunch of money to expand again, you guys. But now that we've expanded out there to where maybe we can make that a liquor area, I kind of want to buy some more of the liquor licenses now. I'm really kind of anxious for that too. So we could do that first. I forget how many licenses it is. Let's go look. I love the way our shop is coming together though. And we still need to work on the music area. It's hard to do everything. It really is hard to do everything. So if we go to grocery and go to licenses and go down to the liquor, which is at the bottom. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. We have 7 licenses to get. So I think we should work on this. And I wonder if these are going to go into a fridge. Like, I just want to do that real quick and see where that goes. I know we probably shouldn't do it right now, but too bad. We are. Oh, I'm on low on stock. I want to be out of stock, please. Thank you. Fridge, fridge, fridge. I told you. I knew it. I knew it. So they're not going to be able to find these right now, and that's fine. I don't care. It doesn't really hurt anything. We don't have anything else down here, right? So we're going to have to get... let's get a wide fridge. And then... what else was I going to get? Oh... so we're going to buy that. We're going to have that go to dock 4 because that's the closest to this area. And then we're going to go to pricing and go ahead and price them. So as I start loading them out there, they'll be priced, right? We're trying to get smarter as we do this. I know it's hard to believe that I could ever be smarter. But it's true. It's true. I could. Oh my gosh, have we ever, there's the liquor. Market, 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 market. 850? Oh no. How about 9? How about 10? Well, that was pretty close. 10, whoops. 10.5, way too much. 10.25, way too much. So we're just gonna go with 10. Apply. What about 10 there? 12. Way too much. Really? 10.5? 10.75? No, won't even go that much. Okay, that's fine. 10.5 it is. $8.99, so let's go 11. 12. 11.5. 11. Okay, fine. 11. 10. 10.5. Fine. And I bet this is going to be 11. Because if I go 11.25, oh, we can do that. Can I not go 11.25 here? Oh, I can. Okay. All right, we got the pricing done. Our spare bedroom was for guests, but since nobody comes over to stay here, we sold that furniture. I mean, that makes sense. That does make total sense. I would too. And that's kind of like nobody stays here either, but where we needed our spare bedroom for, Catman, is because when COVID was running rampant at the very beginning, when my husband got COVID, I banned him to our bedroom because our bedroom had his clothes and had a bathroom in there. And so, and right outside in the hallway of our bedroom, I could put his, dinner and stuff, food and drinks and stuff down there for him. Let's not bark, dogs. So that's kind of what I did. That was the rhyme to my reason. But like nobody stays here either, but we did it because every time he's gotten COVID, I have just banished him in there. And then I stayed in the spare bedroom. We just got a new mattress for our bed in there and new bedding. So that's the purpose why we have it. Because you never know when that could happen again. It's still out there. Yeah, I recognize some of these assets, which I'm absolutely fine with. We may have to fill up these racks. I don't know how many beers there are. That's what you did? Yeah. Yep, so it's kind of like more of our guest bedroom for us. So that's really what it's used for. And I mean, we're okay with that because like right now, he has issues with his dentures and stuff because of his stroke. And so he's kind of drooling a lot right now, not meaning to, but it's happening. And he'd rather drool there than in our bed. And so kind of right now it's just for that reason. Plus it's too cold in our bedroom for him. So he's been taking naps in there, but that may change once he comes home Monday. I don't know. Do I need a pallet? That's going to be the next question because I bought one not that long ago. There's quite a bit that I need to. I think we're going to have to get some more pallets. I just think we're going to have to. Let's get a couple. Let's do dog 3. Okay, let's go get those. But yeah, so I mean, it's kind of a new experience for both of us because he's kind of relearning the house. He's been gone for 2.5 months and his short-term memory is like non-existent pretty much right now. So, and that's part of the stroke. I did unload, you turkey. But thanks for yelling at me to unload, but that's fine, I did. Anyway, so we're having to learn things like the fact that he needs, like right now that he needs, he gets cold too easily because of his blood thinner. Like that's just, I mean, he was always kind of that way to a certain extent. But now it's even more so just because of the new blood, I mean, getting off blood thinners and getting put back on them again. Like that's really jacked him up, to be fair. It's not their fault. They had to take him off. They had to do it when he had his head surgery so that he didn't get a blood clot in his head. So it was a necessity, but now it's jacking with him. Not anybody's fault. It had to be done. You're off to bed. Oh, honey, you go to bed. I hope your allergies are better tomorrow. You have a good night's sleep. You deserve it. You worked a lot hard today. So yeah, it's just not a good situation for him right now in a lot of ways. But you know what? We're dealing with them and we're working through them together. And it's going to be fine. In the end, it's going to be fine. We're just so thankful that he's even alive to go figure all this out. Because I could have lost him very easily. It could have happened really easily. Go now. I love this new palette stacker so much. Can I just tell you? You'll be back in about 10-15 minutes? All right. Well, I probably won't notice the time because I'm not really looking at the clock, but not a problem, Tsunami. Gonna do that. I guess it's until we feel like he's more cognitive enough to be able to stay here by himself. Now, my oldest son will be downstairs, but he sleeps when he gets home because he's working nights right now. So I don't want to have to try to depend on him. It's not fair to depend on him right now because of that. So he needs a sleep. And he's downstairs. He might not hear him, you know? So so we're just going to pay her gas money. She can eat and drink whatever she wants that we have. She can even request me to get something if she'd like. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And yeah, she's just going to be really helpful. It's going to bring a lot of peace of mind for me while I'm at work Monday through Friday. Now I'm taking off this Monday because I am going to go pick him up when he gets discharged and bring him home. I brought a bunch of his clothes back today so that I can wash them tomorrow and get them put away. One less thing to have to do later. But then I am going to go pick him up tomorrow morning also, and he's going to be here for a while tomorrow, just like he was today. It was good. It was a little awkward. I'm not going to lie. It was a little awkward. But it was for both of us were awkward because I'm trying not to hover over him and let him try to make the right decisions on things. And, you know, a couple times I had to help him, but I also had to tell him, you need to learn to ask people for help, including me. Don't feel like you're putting a burden on us or anything else. I don't care how simple it is. If you need help, you need to ask for it. He needs to understand that because, you know, he's a guy and he's very stubborn and he thinks he can just do everything. I think he knows he can't do everything right now, but it's still hard for him to ask for help. So I'm going to keep reminding him about that. There's nothing wrong for asking for help, especially right now. He'll get better and better cognitively, and that'll become easier and easier for him. But for right now, if he needs help, he needs help. Nothing to be ashamed of. So we worked through a lot of stuff today, you guys. Finances he was worried about. Got him set on that, straight on that. He feels a lot better for that now. Gosh, it's nice to have plants out here now. Seriously, it makes a world of difference to have the plants. It looks more homey, more like a store. A lot of stores have plants. Look at that. We're back up to 100,000. Look at us go. I could put beer over here, but I don't know if that's all that's going in the fridge yet. So I kind of don't want to make a sign for that yet. I mean, beer is liquor too. So, you know, I mean, that's still a true thing. So yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna be fine. I also got another monitor cord for my other laptop. I got a new laptop at work and it doesn't work with the dock. It doesn't work with our old docking stations. So I got new equipment. I need to just get it together this weekend and get rid of the old dock. Even though I don't have my laptop here, I can still set up the device that you have to plug everything into and get that just all set up. In fact, I might bring my laptop home like the night before I work from home. Well, I would do that anyway, but I want to make sure it works. I do like the new shelves because they have that little rim in the front. I like that. I think that looks good. And I love the new bottles. Yep, looks good. We'll just let him finish restocking here a bit. Hi, Gregory. How are you? Good to see you. How you doing? Hope everything is well with you, Gregory. Man, I've got more bruises on my arms. I don't even know where I'm getting them from. I'm going to start using that. You're going to start using what, honey? Allergies? Oh, I think it was just hard for him to spell. I think everybody has hard times doing things sometimes, and we just overlook that. We give him grace. Everybody has difficulties with something or another, and we just overlook them, you know? Doing good? You got free tacos at work. Oh, well, I think you're doing more than good then. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing, Gregory. Good for you. Nothing like free tacos. I hope they were awesome. I hope they were awesome. I can't wait until we can move the escalators where we want them, because he is going to be doing that. He is going to be putting that in the game where we can actually lift the escalators up and move them. I think that will be really cool. And you can kind of put them where you want. I think that's so cool. I'm excited for that. Okay, if I keep adding to the music store, it's going to be more money to restock, but it's going to be a bigger payout than finishing the liquor. But the liquor might be cheaper to get done faster. So I'm almost inclined to finish the liquor first. I think we're going to move these out here. Instead of having them all bunched up there, you know? Now that we have this divider wall up, that makes it look so much better. I don't mind so much if that stays there. We'll kind of make it like that. So they can get the pink ones or the blue ones. I think that looks good. Now I think the next expansion might come up here anyway. Let's move this more out that way. See where the next, I would think the next expansion is going to be upstairs. They were steak with rice and beans and they were awesome. Oh, that sounds really good. That sounds very good. Let's go to growth. 127. Yeah, upper floor. Bama, did you ever get all your expansions done? Or where are you at now? I'm only on 53. 53 out of 75. 53 out of 70. Like, that's a killer. That's a killer. Oh, I forgot I put these over here. That's right. I had these over here kind of hidden. I forgot about those. I literally forgot about them. No, they're still restocking. How you doing? Okay, you're looking good. Everything's stocked up. Okay. So we're just kind of waiting for them to get a little bit more done. More done? More done. Ooh, did everybody have a hot one today? I know, Bugsy, it's been a little bit cooler there. That's fortunate. I did see that our weather that's been in the 90s all week, and I mean the upper 90s all week, is supposed to go down to like the low to mid 80s next week. I'm so looking forward to that. I can't even tell you. Your next expansion is 61? Okay. I thought you were, well, that is quite a bit ahead of me. If we're only 53, yeah. Yeah, you're way down here. 168,000, that's crazy. This dollar amount for these expansions are so killer. They're like killing us slowly for sure. She's stuck. We got a restocker that is stock. I wish there was a way we could just get them unstuck without having to go out and come back in, but I don't know of another way. Well, you're doing better than I am, Bama, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I am gonna get there. That's a good job though, Bama. You've been working hard on that. Hey, Jack. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go close and lock my back door. It's time. Are you a hot doggy? Okay, that's better. I'll make sure that door's bolted at a certain point. I'm not finished with the butchery yet. You've been saving the money. All right, that's okay. I was more like, I want to get the butchery done, so it's done. But that's just me. There's no right or wrong way. Not wrong. It's just how you want to play your game. Everything is absolutely fine. However you want to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the day. 77, so we didn't make it quite as much that day. It's not horrible, but okay, we need to obviously reorder. Oh, we're probably going to need to go out and get that one girl unstuck. She's gone. Wasn't she right here? Did that unstick her? I've not seen that happen before, I don't think. I mean, I'm okay with that. She is still stocking. Do you have to go? Oh. There's a problem right here. And then she just got on stock. So there's a problem right here. Like, do we need to move this back a little bit more? Maybe we need to move that back a little bit more. Maybe the plant was bothering that. I'm always, oh, no. Did my game just close? What the heck? I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know what just happened. I think it was me, though. It wasn't the game. It was not the game. It was totally me. I think I hit a button. That was my bad. Have you ever clicked something on your computer and it wasn't your game? Something came up and I clicked on it by accident and I think it made it close. It was my fault. Sorry about that, guys. Come on. Oh, it took us back to the night. Is she still stuck over here? Well, let's just end the night again. Same thing. Because it didn't save, that's why. Let's see if that happens again. Because she should come over here and refill that again, I would think. Maybe not. Here she comes. These over here do look like they're out a little bit farther. She did just find them though. These are out a little bit farther. All right, let's see if we can do this again without, you know, hurting some. I think that looks a little bit better. I mean, we don't really even have to move the registers. Well, it's being cantankerous. There we go. Doesn't hurt to move it back a little. We just go down and close all these. It's always because I'm standing in the way, you guys. Always. It's never anybody's fault but mine because I'm always standing in the way. And then it goes, yeah, I can't move that there because you're there. You're like, oh. And then I have to get out of the way. Because eventually I'm going to put more snack things behind here. And if that's going to cause an issue, I'd rather move it up a little bit to be more even with this side, which is what I did, basically. So we're all good. We're all good. Now we can go restock. be anything else but that. Butchery, bakery. I always look at low stock for bakery. Nothing there. Seafood, we got some lobsters. Always a lot in toys and candies. Like, that is the most selling department. There's always a lot to this. There's always a lot to toys and candy. Do not know why, but it just is the way it is. Yeah, we got some guitars. See if there's anything down here. Nope. Go down to summer. And vending. We'll go to dog 3. And hopefully that's going to be it. Let's look at the next license for the liquor while we're here. Licenses. Now this looks like beer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 in each of those. And my question is, do I have 5 slots in that refrigerator over there, or do I have to get another refrigerator? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've got enough. That's awesome. Okay, so we can go ahead and get the 5 next beers and bring those in. American Pale Ale. Okay. Dock 4, that's the closest to where we are. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get stuck there, maybe. Let's go to grocery. Groceries have gotten quite large now, haven't they? Like, the department has gotten quite big. Have you been adding to your grocery yet, Bama? Just 13. Okay, got out of there. I don't want that. Not yet rearranging the grocery. Now's a good time to do that for sure. Three, 4, and then 5. And then let's do this. Let's just leave this right here for a minute. locked and loaded. And while we're already here, let's just go ahead and get these on a pallet so we don't have to come back and do it. Since we're already here anyway, why not? Then we just don't have to come back, you know? Yeah, I don't think I made that very wide. I might have to move those pallets back just a pinch, just to make it a little bit wider. Yeah, I didn't make that very wide. We can just move this up just a pinch, I think would be good. Oh yeah, that's much better, although I'm still can't see. Whoops, go up there. It's easier for the NPCs than it is for me, for sure. Two more, then we're done. There we go, one more left. Now's a good time to rearrange the grocery. I feel like mine's in pretty good shape. The only thing that I would probably might have to do is as we keep expanding, we may have to kind of rearrange it a little bit, but for right now, I think it's fine. Oh, don't do that. Perfect. Okay, now we can go put the beer away. There's a guy up there stuck. No boxes found for sesame ring bread. Okay. Oh, I just am like going through here. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, we're gonna have a refrigerator full of beer now. That's awesome. That looks good. That looks good. We actually did that, you guys. That's awesome. I really like the new grocery shelves. I do too. I like the little bar in the front. It makes it look more authentic. Welcome back, Tsunami. Okay, we got a stalker stuck up here, I believe. Yeah, we didn't use much money either, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save and go to menu because that'll get restocked. Matthew, I thought you went to bed. I thought you were going to sleep. I thought you were going to sleep, buddy. Were you teasing us? Were you just teasing us? You can't sleep? I'm sorry. I hate when that happens because there's nothing more fun than sitting there tossing and turning because you can't go to sleep. I do not enjoy that. Not at all. Okay. Make sure this guy's gone. Yep, he's gone, but it looks like we still need to fill that shelf back there. Hopefully somebody is getting some of those. Let's just see. Yep, here she comes. Bet you she's coming to fill this. Hopefully she doesn't get stuck like the other person did. I hope not. Can I? Oh, those are together. I was gonna do something like this. And then do like this. Just to make it look a little bit better in the corner. I don't know if that's really helping. Oh, she managed to do it fine. That's good. Yep, this one looks a lot more full with bringing these clothes over a little bit. I kind of want to put this back here though. I kind of think it's almost too much all up in here. That's better. Now let's see if they're griping about anything now. Sesame ring bread. Okay, let's go see what's going on with sesame ring bread. It's always something every time. I'm not kidding. So, bakery and out of stock. What about low stock? I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it if it's not showing up there. So we're just gonna open sesame. The decorations make everything look so good. I kind of want to move that and move this over here. And then move this over here. Like that. Better, 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 better. My allergies are killing me right now. That's why I can't sleep. I'm so sorry. Is there anything you can take for that, Matthew, that will help? Allergies are bad this time of the year, that's for sure. That's for sure. You just did good. Good job. Hopefully those will kick in and that'll make you feel better enough to go to sleep. Gotta get a good night's sleep. That's important. I love the entrance so much, you guys. I know you can't tell that, but it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. It makes me happy. It makes me so happy. Yes, it is. I know, honey. It's kind of fun just watching everybody walk around and do their shopping. They all kind of go in different directions. There's a lot of them going up the escalator, though. Have you noticed that? Like, a lot of them come in and go right to the escalator. I know he's remanaged a lot of the people. I don't know if that just happens to be a coincidence or what. I take 5 different types of allergy meds. Yeah, some people have allergies that are super, super bad. I have allergies, but mine are all year round, but mine aren't as bad right now for some reason. I don't know why. They should be. I could still get some signs and put one over seafood, one over butchery. I'm being lazy. I like that the signs are easy to move too. Let's get... I don't know if I really want the small signs though. For the butchery, probably the big one. We might try a small one for the seafood because it's not as big of an area. Let's take that to storefront. And let's just try those out. He changed the ceiling heights to match for the upcoming customization update. Yeah, I already know that, Sealy. So the new stuff looks broken or cut off or not going all the way up. Yeah, it does look good, and I know that. I played this last night. I am stuck right there. That was my fault. This is the small sign, I believe. That is not anywhere near what I want it to be. That's not bad. We need to put that up there for summer. That's butchery. Do we have one for seafood? Oh, perfect. If that's not perfect, I don't know what is. That's absolutely perfect. Okay. One done. That looks so good with the fish. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So we want to put this, my target is always to kind of put it in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be kind of like right here. I feel like. But it's always hard for me to tell how close it is. I mean, I guess that's not bad. Oh, I forgot to do my style like this too. I like that better. We're gonna make this red. And then we'll try that. God, I feel like that is so much bigger than it should be. The font size really doesn't go up. Oh, it can go, it starts up, but the default is the highest. Oh, does this make it any bigger? No, it does not really. Yeah, Sirius reported that yesterday, that once you use this, this should go in the middle, and it's not going in the middle. See, the middle is not really in the middle when you add the icon, but we'll just leave that like that for now. That'll be fine. Oh, let's get one for the summer. I want one for the summer. We'll just get a small one for summer. Why do my fingers keep landing on the wrong keys? Is what I want to know. It's what I want to know. Yeah, the ceiling does look better. I think a lot of things look better. Okay, where am I gonna put the sign though that isn't just like in the way? Like, should I put it behind? Or do I just put it like right there? I feel like you need to be more yellow. Where's yellow? Like, I feel like yellow should be right there, but it doesn't look yellow, it looks green. Maybe we just do it like that, but I really want it more yellow. Or we could make it green. Green kind of makes it stand out more, doesn't it? Summer makes me think of grass, right? Maybe we'll make it green like that. See, I just don't feel like, I mean, this is just me. Like, the small signs just don't catch my eye as well. Now I need to get one for toys. The only thing about toys is the fact that it's called, the department's called Toys and Candy, but all the candy I have up at the registers. I have all the candy at the register, so I can't really put toys and candy on the department because there's no candy there. It's all here. You like the green? Okay. I need all to do good vibes. You're going to try to get some sleep. Good vibes. Definitely sent for you, Matthew. I hope you sleep very, very well. Right where is okay, honey? Gosh, we're gonna have to put this, like, I don't want it to be in way of those balloons because I don't want to take away from the balloons, you know what I mean? Maybe do it here. I'm gonna do it kind of look like that. I forgot to change my style too. I like that style better. feel like I use the blue so much. Is there an icon for this? There should be. Oh, we need one for clothing. There's music. There's, no, that's sports. There's toys. There's toys. That one's okay. That one's okay. I didn't want to take away from these balloons standing up here, you know? So to the side like that is fine. I wish you could do it catty cornered. Can you do it catty cornered? Can you do it catty cornered? Oh my gosh. Like for real? You can do it oh my gosh, you guys. That's amazing. You can do it catty cornered. I swear he thinks of everything. I need it a little bit more like that way. Oh, no way that you can do that. Doesn't that look good, you guys? Who would have thought you could do catty cornered? For real. For real. Because the toys go all the way down there. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, we need to get the clothing one and the music one. So we need 2 more signs. I feel like I'm using all little signs now. But I think music is 1 word. Clothing is 1 word. So then it should be smaller. The butchery just needed to be bigger. Oh, I wanted to change. Seafood. No, I didn't want to move you. That was my bad. You need to go over a little bit more. No, I just meant to do this. I just like it with an outline like that. Did I do that for butchery? I did do that for butchery. Okay. Just checking, just checking. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got one for music. So if we kind of, you know, it's funny because you put these up and your department can change really easily because you could end up moving it around, right? Now, what color do we want music? Thinking we need some more purple. We haven't had purple for a while. I think that's only fair. Look at that. That looks so good. That looks so good. These are probably not going to be the best placed signs of all time because, hey, I'm new at this. Whoops, sorry. Go, be gone with you. But hey, you know, they're there. So it's giving it a little bit more target. Or, oh, we could do catty cornered here too. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't even. We want to do this again. Color of clothing. What about teal? I don't think we've used teal. That looks so good. Did you know the signs are double-sided? No, I've never looked behind them. Oh, do I have to do the same thing here? Do I need to look behind them? Are we always going to be going behind them? I mean, no, I didn't know that, but I'm wondering why. What's the purpose of that? In case you want to come back here, it shows. I don't know. I don't get that, maybe. I only need to look at it from here. You know what I'm saying? What are you thinking, Tsunami? I forgot to put the icon. I mean, it's a nice touch, don't get me wrong. I just don't know why I need to do it both sided. But I mean, we can. I don't really want to go through all this, but again, but we can. It does look nice, but I just can't see myself back here all the time to have to look at that. You know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I don't know if it's really needed. I'm not going to go around and do all the rest of them because I don't want to. I do want to change the style on this. So much better. I did that with toys, right? Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice added touch to do that. I just don't know if I need to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just checked to see. I mean, I'm glad you did. Like this one, I hardly ever go back behind there. And the NPCs and nobody else's. So, I mean, I don't know why I really need to do that. So I'm not going to. But yeah. I could see maybe in some situations, like self-checkouts, if we come by this way, there isn't a self-checkout icon. I don't even know what color I made that. Wrong thing. I think it was the blue. Is there an icon for, can you go? Oh, we've got vending outside. Sports, toys, electronics when we get that. Why did it just change color? I didn't tell it to do that. I mean, you can do that. If you ever walk through there, you would then see that, but I don't know that. Oh, I put it in plural. Oy vey. So we could kind of do it for here would be, I could see this being used to be able to see both sides more than anywhere probably. Because you could be back here and see that. So that would make kind of sense. These wouldn't make sense. Oh, do I have anything for liquor and wine? Oh no, I did it again. Quit moving stuff around by accident. Do we have an icon for that? Surely we do. We do not have an icon. Are you kidding me right now? He added liquor, but he didn't add an icon for liquor. Like, I don't want to use that because that's more the grocery store. A wine glass would have been nice. You know what I mean? Or a bottle of beer. Yeah, we'll just leave that. That's fine. Hey, maybe he'll add it. Maybe he'll add it. But yeah, I could see where some would make sense and some just wouldn't to me. I don't, again, it's personal preference. But it is cool that you noticed that. Thanks for letting me know. You guys, this looks more like a store. Just adding decorations and signs and stuff like that. It's just added so much to the store. Like, it looks more like a real store, period. He didn't happen to add. Now I gotta go check our store sign. Wouldn't it be cool if he would have added icons to this? No, he did not. I was hoping, but he did not. That's fine. It was worth a look to see if maybe he did. Did we already collect these? Oh no, we did not. We need to collect this money. So here's what I want to do is, because last time we added the beer, we added 2 licenses, right? Both sets of beers. I think this time, since we have so much money, let's just restock and see if we can get our money up so that maybe tomorrow we can expand again. Like maybe we expand and then we get our money up again and we restock some more licenses, some of the new products. We may have to alternate or we're never going to get to expand. You know what I mean? Because next time is upstairs. We want to continue with that. I feel like it's just going to take us a long time to expand, period, no matter what we do. But if we don't at least try to get our money up to expand, we're just never going to get it done, you know? But it looks so much better. Just with the plants themselves. Look how they move in the breeze, you guys. The animation is amazing. I will say he is probably one of the first simulation games that I've played that has had animation like this. And that's what brought me to this game. That's what made me want to get this game in the first place, was the bakery and the animation. It's amazing. I wish he would change the shelves on sports. I hope he's going to do that on sports at some point, because I think those are probably the ugliest shelves in the game. I'm not kidding, and I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't like them. I think they don't look that good. It's kind of, they look similar to the music ones that I used before, just a different color. And I don't care for them. I don't think they look that good. When he changed the music ones to the bigger hanger board, that was amazing. Like, that was perfect for music, and you're hanging guitars and cellos and stuff. But the shelves that are in sports, not so much. Not so much. It looks pretty. Thank you, Catman. I appreciate that. So much better with the decorations, though. So much better. It looks so much more like a normal store. Man, we got a lot of restocking to do, apparently. I do like the icon for music, the music sign. That looks really good. Yeah, but see what I mean? These shelves are like, they're just a no frills kind of shelf. You know what I mean? They just don't do anything for me. These shelves look great in the toy section. They look great. Yeah, all the other shelves look pretty good, except y'all know my pet peeve on these like picnic table kind of things. I don't like them. I don't like the way they look in the store. That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves, is those shelves. But the second one is those sports shelves. I just don't think they look good, guys. I'm so sorry, but I just don't think they look good. But we're getting there. We are getting there. We're making some headway. We are making some headway. So the other thing that's going to be kind of different, and I don't mean this in a bad way either, but my husband coming home, like Monday night's going to be weird. Because that's going to be our first night with him home and actually going to bed in our bedroom. And I just don't know if he's going to get comfortable enough in there. Or maybe he will and he'll do just fine. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Or he may end up sleeping in the spare bedroom, which would be weird, but yet might be better. I don't know. Our room we keep really cold, but once you get under the covers, you really warm up. If he ends up being okay with that, then he might want to sleep in there. But he's so cold-blooded right now. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. I don't know, but his bed that he's been sleeping in for such a long time, the hospital beds, the bed in the nursing facility is kind of similar to a hospital bed. It just doesn't have the rails, but it's like a twin size bed, or maybe even smaller in width. I don't know. I have to believe he's got to be more comfortable in either bed, whether it's ours or the spare bedroom bed. I think it's just hard for him to sleep anywhere right now because even home feels a little foreign right now. You know what I mean? So not his fault. It's just the way his body is reacting to stuff. And I get it. It feels unfamiliar again, which is sad. It's sad, but that's the way it is right now. It'll get better. I firmly believe it'll get better as he keeps recovering. It was so funny though, because my decision to send him to the Nebraska hospital was a difficult one, but the ICU nurses at the hospital he was in at the time said that it was a better, they could help him recover faster. And so he was there a month. And when I was in the meeting Thursday at the nursing facility, the nurse that was there in attendance, when we were talking about the hospital he was in Nebraska, she said, "You made the right decision. He would not be where he is cognitively as fast if he hadn't gone there. This hospital is known for that." And so that just reassured me that was, even though he didn't like it, he doesn't remember it 100%. But it just reassured me that I made the right decision. And it was tough on us too, because, you know, he wasn't close by. Oh, but him and I also talked about his sister today. I told him I will not have anything to do with him, that I kept her up to date on everything, because she never went to Nebraska and stuff. And then when she said, because she could go during the day over to the nursing facility when the staff was there and get more information, she would share it, and she never did. Then she got mad at me last weekend, and that's when I blocked her, if you guys remember me telling that story. And I told him about that today. And she really made me mad. And she goes, "I just need to have you and her husband and everything get together." I go, "No, I don't want to have anything to do with her. She's your sister. You love her. Then you know, that's fine. But it doesn't mean I have to have anything to do with her. I'm mad at her. She hurt my feelings really bad. And I don't want to have anything to do with her. I'm done with her." So we kind of dropped the subject after that. But we did talk about it. I wanted him to know. I don't care if they go out. I don't care if she wants to take him out for lunch or to spend a day over at her house or whatever sometime, like on the weekend. But he needs to tell me if he's going to be leaving this house for any reason. It's just called communication. And he agreed, but I'll keep reminding him of that. I'll make sure his niece does too. His niece is going to be coming up here. I I know she would take good care of him because that's his brother, her brother, and last living relative that she has. So I know she wouldn't let anything to happen to him. I trust her on that. That I don't have a problem with. But I don't want to have anything to do with her. I refuse. And that's the way it's going to be for right now. 75,000. We made 2,000 less. What's the deal with that? What's going on with that? Okay, looks like we just need to go restock. Yeah, we're gonna try to just restock. Go to grocery, go to products, go to out of stock. Oh, we need some laundry detergent and some beans. The beans they keep in the refrigerator, which I still don't get to this day. Let's look at low stock just to be, oh, we got some low stocks. Seafood? No, nothing on seafood. Really? How many do we have in here? I don't really have that many, so let's do some toys and candy. Two, three, four. This is probably going to be too much for this truck. That's my fault. So it'll just make 2 trips. That's fine. We got time. Okay, we got music. No music up there. None down there. We got sports. We got summer. Summertime, summertime, summertime. Need two of those. Okay, how many did I just do? 1 too many of those. Okay. Sometimes every once in a while you hit on the fill palette and it almost like gets stuck. It's weird. And then we're gonna do vending. Nice. We only had one thing on vending, so that's awesome. Okay. Oh, they're already on the go. Anybody stuck anywhere? They are on the go. Dock 2 is getting ready to open. Truck arrived. Oh, see, later delivery. Some of the toys are coming on a later delivery. Yep, this is going all the way back. I haven't looked lately to see if we can get any more employees. Hiring. Do we want to get another restocker? Manage staff. How many restockers do we have? Let's do early. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15. We have 17 and 17. Let's get early. Let's get early. No more applicants right now. 235 is the next one. We got to go up 5 more levels. Well, we got another restocker for the morning, which we need. So maybe that'll help get them things restocked faster. That is such an all-time issue though with this game, is that I probably could have gotten another unloader as well. But, oh well, we already chose. We already chose. I do need to go to bed pretty soon. I took a little bit of a nap today, but I'm telling you what, today kind of wore me out. I'm not kidding. It really did kind of wear me out. It really did kind of wear me out. In a good way, though, you know, in a good way. Okay, this is our second. Oh, we still have more? Oh, no, they haven't finished this yet. Okay. I haven't really been paying attention. Sorry. Yeah, we're getting closer on that one. Oh yeah, we're real close on this one, so it shouldn't be too much longer. We'll get the next set. We're only at 82,000 though, you guys. That's good. That's good to start the next day with. So if we're right, if we end right around this dollar amount, and then we play today, I bet you we'll be able to expand tomorrow. What do you think? Anybody want to take bets? Do you think we'll be able to expand tomorrow? I'd like to do it at least one more time. I think one more time would be nice. One door's down. We got to get this second set in here, though. Man, that's all you took? Come on, take the rest of that. Take the rest of it. Come on, you can do it. Oh, no. Come on, we need another unloader. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. You can do it. Excuse me. Come on. Somebody come back and get this. Are you kidding me right now? Do we have an overstock? No. Will you go get it? Please? Yes. Whew. I was going to be like, please, I hate when we do overstock and it happens every once in a while. And then it's like, now I got to go figure out where to put it. Usually I just put it in the holding pile over here because it's just easier than trying to figure out where to put it. And I prefer not to do that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Come on, truck. We waiting on you. Plus, I need to still expand the warehouse more on top of that. Oh, it's only like 3 things. But it's some of our toys, so it's kind of important, especially those doll houses. They go so fast, and they probably need to be refilled up there. Oh, wow, they unloaded fast because it was all right there. That worked out pretty well. Go get it all, guys. Girls. Oh, got it! Woohoo! Okay. That's good, that's good. People are probably restocking. No boxes for sesame string. Okay. Where is the sesame ring? That happened last time, didn't it? Didn't it happen last time? Bakery. It's not even really showing up. That's what makes me so mad. The sesame ring. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add it. We're gonna go ahead and add it just because that's the second time they've asked for it. I don't really think it's that low, but obviously it's low enough that it keeps bringing it up. It's not low enough to go into low stock or out of stock, but it's low enough that they keep bringing it up. All right, I think we can go ahead and open because all the dollhouses are there. That's always my main concern is the dollhouses because they go so fast. And if we don't have enough there to start out with, then we're already in trouble starting out, you know? But I think this might be our last day. But I'm going to see if we can expand before we leave today. Yeah? I think it'll be good. I'm going to try not to buy anything else right now. As soon as I say that, I look at something, I go, oh, that would be really good there. And then I end up going and buying something. No, we're not going to do it. Not today, my friend. Not today. Well, I hope everyone else had a good day today. I hope. I had a good day, but I'm so tired. Go for it. I'm going to try, Bama. I am going to try. I mean, we're already close to 100,000. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be able to expand by the end of the day. It is... $127,000. 127,000, you guys. We can do it, right? Don't you think we can do it? I think we can. Can we do it? Yes, we can. We can kind of go into the plant right there. Trying to get a good place to kind of land so that we can kind of watch. It's hard to know where to stand, but this is kind of my new favorite place to stand. You can't see fully upstairs on the left or the back wall, but you can see them going up and down the escalator, and you can see a pretty good part of them going in and out. So it's kind of my new area that I like to watch. I always try to stay out of the way and have a good viewing spot. So I kind of like this for right now. I wish he would have put in some more divider walls other than just the wood ones that he did. Although I really like them for around the music area. But I wish he would have put in some different ones. And maybe he's still planning on it. That could be. That could definitely be. How's everybody else doing? Tell me, talk to me. While we sit here and watch our money go up. My right knee, which is almost bone on bone, is absolutely, it's getting closer and closer to the point where I'm going to have to go get a cortisone shot. And that's a good thing because I can get one every 3 months, and it's been 4 months since my last one. He's still planning on, okay, that's what I thought, Sally. You're doing okay? Good. So it's been 4 months since my last one. I would have to have an x-ray this time because it's been a year since I've had an x-ray. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to avoid having a knee replacement for a while. I know they are wanting that also. They don't want to rush into it. They want you to be older because the parts don't last, you know, too many years. So you don't want to have to go through it more than once. So until then, I've been doing way too much walking. And I think my husband is starting to understand that, or more of a realization that I've been doing too much walking, because he was kind of pampering me a little bit today. Don't get up. I don't want you to keep walking around. Save your knee. He was kept saying that, and he hasn't said that in a long time, because to be fair, he's been going through the last 2 months of his own problems. It's his health. And even though we kind of went through it with him, it was from a different perspective. And he's been really, and it's part of the brain injury also, he's been a little bit self-centered. I understand why. Not only is it what I've been through, meaning him, what he's been through, but also everything's been I. And I'm like, look, your family went through a lot too. And then we had to deal with a lot of stuff that we normally don't have to deal with. But, you know, we were scared for his life. He was in critical condition for over a week. And it was scary. It was dang scary. So we've been through a lot too, just in a different way. You know, we all kind of went through it together, but in different ways. So we need to realize that. So I think he's starting to understand that better now, which is good. Because for a while there, it kind of makes you feel like, well, what am I, chopped liver? Like, did I not hurt too? Did I not go through stuff? You know, it was kind of felt like that for a while, but now I think he's starting to understand. You're playing Kinseed on your Switch. Oh, do you like that game? I'm gonna have to look at that again, because I have it on PC, but I don't remember it very well. I mean, I played it, I think, a long time ago. Hasn't it been out for a long time, Aloha? I know I played it before. Maybe I played the demo. I don't know now. I don't remember. Because I've seen a couple other people mention that lately, like it's a new game, but I don't think it's really new, is it? Now I gotta go look. Yeah, I have it. Well, I uninstalled it. I uninstalled it a long time ago, I think, just because more stuff came out. Oh, looks like you farm and stuff. Oh, you have to battle people too. I do remember playing that, but it's been a long time ago. When did it come out? Oh, 2022 it came out. Okay, got you. It's been out for quite some time on PC and Steam Deck. It just released on Switch. Okay, that makes better sense why a lot of people, I've been watching some people say that they've been playing that lately. That makes sense now. Thank you. Thank you. I do have it, and I do remember playing it now. It is a long time ago, though. Got you. Well, that's nice. That is nice. Come on, we only have 107,000. We need a lot more. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You're awesome.
You're awesome. That makes better sense, Aloha. I was trying to figure out if it was maybe an early access and then it released into fall release or something. But I hadn't really seen anything about it, but that makes sense that it went to Switch. Does it play well on Switch? Because some do and some don't. I think like Star City Island's supposed to release on Switch, I think this week? This coming week? I think. It's coming soon, I know, because Terry keeps telling me it is. She's excited. But Star City Island will work perfectly on Switch. As long as the assets aren't too much. If the graphics and the assets are too much and it takes too much memory, it's not going to do well. It's not going to do well. I was just writing that it's actually a fantastic port to the Switch. It's flawless. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I am a little worried about Star Sand Island. It's kind of like Dinkum. When Dinkum moved over, they did a lower version of Dinkum and they had to fix some stuff. And I always, I told James a long time ago, I always worry for it to go on Switch because kind of like Hoko Life, I loved Hoko Life. And when they put it on Switch, they ruined it so bad. I know people still like to play it, but I just don't think it's as big as it was because it had so much promise. But the Switch internal memory, not meaning how much memory you get on an SD card, the internal memory of the Switch is not as much as a PC. So like where you could play and it was so much fun on PC, but when they moved it onto Switch, things did not work well and they had to redo stuff. It was horrible. And I never wanted to see anything like that happen to Dinkum. Dinkum means too much to me. And at first I was disappointed when Dinkum went on Switch because it wasn't, the graphics weren't as good. And I don't think they'll ever be as good as the PC. That's my opinion. And I think it's sad, but I also think it's great. There's a lot of people who could not play it on PC are loving it on Switch. And I think that's the main thing. For me, who's already played it on PC and gotten spoiled, it's hard for me to play it on Switch. You know what I mean? But for others who were not able to play it on PC and so excited to get it on Switch, they're loving it. And I think that's all that matters. You know what I mean? But Hoko Life, there was a lot of stuff that you couldn't do anymore because it went on Switch. And that kind of ruined the game. So when you have a game on PC and you're excited for it to come on Switch, you just have to be hopeful that when they port it over to Switch that it's going to work 100% great, because not all games do. And it's sad, really. It really is. Nintendo thinks Switch is like the best thing ever, but the problem with it is that it does have internal memory and storage problems. I used to play Dinkum on Switch until I got my Steam Deck. Yeah, it's so much better on Steam Deck, isn't it? Because Steam Deck is the same as playing it on PC. If you think about it. It's just the same. I own Dinkum on my Steam Deck and love it. Then I played Dinkum on my Switch and I was not loving it. The graphics weren't as tight as they were on my Steam Deck. Exactly. And that's why. It's the difference between, it's not even console versus PC, it's Switch versus PC. And Steam Deck runs off the PC version, and that's why it's better on Steam Deck. It's as simple as that. Steam Deck was made by Steam. So of course the games are going to work better on Steam Deck. Just makes sense. Just makes sense. So, but I'm happy for those people who want to play games like Dinkum that cannot get a Steam Deck. And so they don't have a choice but to play it on Switch. I mean, I'm happy for them. And if they're not used to playing it somewhere else that has better graphics or whatever, they don't really know the difference. And so they're happy to be able to play it. And I think that's great. But for us who has played it and been spoiled by it on PC, we don't want to play it on Switch. And I mean, rightfully so. But I love Dinkum. So I'm happy for anybody who can play it anywhere. I'm happy for them. Will I ever go back to Dinkum? I hope I will at some point, you guys. I played it for almost 4 years. A lot. Like a lot. And even though I still absolutely love it, it will always be one of my very favorite games. I just kind of really burnt myself out. And it just happens, unfortunately. That just happens with games. So maybe one day we'll go back to it. Who knows? We'll see. There are just so many games out there that have come up. And I'm so hooked on like Megastore Simulator right now. I want to get back to playing Mall Together with Catman again. We need to go. They've been updating a bunch on that game. So that I kind of want to get back to as well. Look at us at 153,000, you guys. And people are still checking out. It makes me wonder, when the dev finally starts working on the deli, how big he's going to make the deli. Like, I had no idea the butchery was going to be that big. Like, that's huge. That takes up better part of that back wall. If he makes the deli that big, we're in trouble. We're just in trouble. I don't care how much we expand, we're just in trouble. I mean, I still have to fit electronics upstairs. And I'm not even done with the music store yet. Although I think we were getting close to the music store, weren't we? I feel like we were getting close to that. We have 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 licenses left. So I wouldn't mind getting the one with the guitars. Oh, there's 3 guitars too, though. So we'd have to get another shelf for the amp. And it looks like an album. I'm not doing it right now, you guys. Don't fear. I'm just looking. So 3 guitars would mean we would need another hanging shelf thing, which is not a big deal. We're going to need that anyway. But the amp, I don't have any place for the amp unless we put some of these up there and leave one of these open and put the amp on one of these places. Either one of these would be fine. It doesn't look like I need both anyway. So we could maybe do that and just get one hanging wall. And then I think we could do that easy enough. So I think when we expand, it's going to be this wall right here. See if we can move clothing over a little bit more. I really think if we can move clothing over there, I want to start electronics right next to music, maybe. I mean, I'm not going to start electronics now, but I'm just saying when I start electronics, I want to put it next to music. So will there be enough room in there? Probably not right away, but we're not going to start on it right away anyway. I heard it happen with another game that I played called City Skylines, which did not do well on Switch, so they stopped selling it. But it did well on PS4 and Xbox. Well, that's because the bigger consoles have more storage. Switch is smaller. I heard from publisher when I was asking questions when I first started playing that game. Because of times the console versions are made by different devs than PC, so they're not always that good. Well, that's part of it, but it's also that if you have like a PlayStation or an Xbox, those are bigger consoles that have more internal storage and memory than a Switch does. A Switch is not as big. So you're right, and it's not a dev. It's not a dev that puts it on there. It's a publisher that puts it on there, I believe. I could be wrong. Or I think that is a console dev. Could be. Anyway, for whatever reason, sometimes it is the person that puts it on there, but then sometimes it's also depends on the console. Because the bigger consoles hold more internal storage and memory than a Switch does. So, but it is a combination, Sally, that's for sure. And I don't know much about that game, but I do know there's other games that have had issues. For different reasons. So, it is what it is. Oh, did we go out and collect money? I don't think we have yet. No, this is going to help a lot. $166,000 for the day, you guys. So what that means is the fact that, what do we have up right now? We have the teal. Okay. Whatever we have left over, we're going to go ahead and do it. And whatever we have left over is what we're going to use to restock with come heck or high water. So we did that. We are going to get the floor for clothing, which I think is the black marble. Or is it? Nope, it's the dark marble. It's the dark marble. And we're going to go up there and jack with that for a minute. My favorite part is doing this anyway. It was first PC game I ever played is what got me into PC games. Oh, nice. Here we go, in the corner. Clothing is just gonna bother me to get electronics in here. Like, it's just gonna bother me. So please tell me, Bama, do you know, since you're the one here that has gone probably this far, does it keep expanding that way? After you get this part done, does it keep expanding that same direction? Does it keep going over there? If you're still here, could you please tell me that? I hope it does, because we need more room up there, guys. We've got another department to put up there. It kind of makes me nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now we need the rows. Bama may have already gone. That's fine. Hopefully it'll continue to expand that way. I hope, because if not, we're in trouble. It's got to expand somewhere else, I hope. Oh, you take that. Oh, it does keep. Thank you, Bama. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we're going to see if we can move these down. I kind of want to keep it open on that end then, so we can just kind of pretend. Okay, we're going to pretend that we're going to start electronics over here, even though we're not doing it right now. Yeah, see, that's not much room to start. I can't figure out how else to do these clothes so that they make sense and add more room. I mean, like, I just can't figure it out. It makes me crazy. Get your card out of the way. I am working here. I know I could consolidate some more of these clothes to put 3 on a rack. I really should do that. I know I'm a goofball and that I haven't done that, and I really should, because it makes more sense to do that. And then I'd have less of these. It's such a big undertaking to do. Like, you literally have to run out of some of your clothes in order to really make that work. And it's not like it can't be done, but it's just a pain. All right, that's not too bad. Can I move this like over here somewhere? No, I don't have room. Do you see this? This is what makes me crazy. Like, I don't have enough room to put everything over there. I just don't. We're just gonna have to bide our time to where we can, at least we've got that. At least we've got this back here farther. Otherwise it's driving me crazy. Riley, what is your best-selling department? Probably vending. Why? It's probably the vending machines, I think. If I'm looking at, I don't like looking at the stats because it's the vending that sells the most every time. Sales by department, vending. I told you it's vending. It's always vending. Want me to post my mine in your Discord? I shrunk mine a lot. Yeah, that'd be cool. You know where the Megastore thread is, Tsunami? Absolutely, you can always post in there. It's interesting that butchery is the least selling, and that's really the newest department, but it's the least selling out of all of them. Isn't that interesting? And it says grocery has the most sales by department other than vending. And I find that so hard to believe because vending is the least profitable of probably all of them. And then clothing. Interesting. I watched a vid by Max V and how he does his layout and why. Grocery is your best by far. See, mine's the best other than vending. And I wonder why yours is different than mine. Why vending is so big for me as opposed to grocery. See, I don't know that I consider vending a department per se. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have another way to figure that out. Thank you, Tsunami. Unavailable products. 4 and 1. That's okay. That doesn't bother me. It used to bother me. Wow, we gained quite a bit there. That was pretty good. Expenses were almost as much as revenue is what it's saying. That's not good. But that happens a lot to me right now when I'm expanding. It just is going to happen like that when I'm expanding. Okay. I tried to watch Max. I like to watch Max, but it's hard for me to, first of all, I don't have a lot of time when I play, and I don't play very much off stream, and it's hard for me to sit there and watch somebody and figure out why something's working statistically, why, because I don't think that way. Like, I can't think that way. That makes me crazy. What he says makes perfect sense. Well, it might to you. I'm not sure it would to me. to be fair. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I've watched some of his, and the way he talks is very statistic wise, why one works better than the other. He made his warehouse so that like all his departments are together out there, and some things are close to the door than others because it takes less time for the restocker to get there. That's all logic thinking. I don't think that way. I don't think that way. And I don't have time to rearrange everything to try to make sense like that, because I just don't think that way. And I mean, yeah, I want to make a lot more money, but if I don't have time to sit down and really think through that like he does, he looks like he's really good at what he's doing. I'm not that good that way. Not in that way. It just is what it is. He talks a lot about condensing products and departments. See, and I feel like every time I try to not, like if I didn't order 4 pallets of the Barbie Dream House or whatever it's called, I run out of it too quick, and then I get customer complaints. And right now, I don't think customer complaints really matter that much, but they might at some point. You know what I mean? But you do not need to. It looks good the way it is. I mean, I don't think he does it for looks 100% though, Sally. He does it to make profit. He's trying to maximize his profit in every department. And that's what he's trying to do. It's not really about looks 100% for him. It's more about profit, the maximum profit for every department. Well, we made 84,000 this day instead of 77, and we'd gone down to 72. So we did better there. One available product, have no idea. So we did do better in that perspective. And we still have 32,000. That's not going to cover us restocking everything. I guarantee it. You get what I'm saying? I don't ever get any customer complaints and only order when I have 0 stock. See, and I get customer complaints all the time, and I only order when it's 0 stock also. So I don't understand that, because you see me, I go over there and I order anything that's completely out of stock. But for like the Dream House, I order 4 pallets, because if I don't, I run out of it during the day, and then I get a customer complaint. So do you only order 1 pallet for them? Because if you're only ordering 1 pallet for them, I don't understand why yours would be different than mine. You know what I mean? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I get customer complaints almost daily about something. I only keep 2 pallets of dollhouses each. See? And I get 4. And I wonder if because part of that, don't get me wrong. I could be totally wrong, because I probably am. But how many shelves of Barbie houses do you have? Like the Dream House, I have 2 full shelves of them. Do you have 2 full shelves of them? Because only 1 fit on a shelf. How many shelves do you have of them? The other Dream House is the same way. I have 2 shelves of them. I only have 1 pallet for everything, but don't pay attention to customer complaints. Well, you might look at that sometime. You might look at that sometime. But if I didn't have 2 full shelves of them, I guarantee I'll have complaints. But I order 4 pallets of toilet paper and paper towels. Oh. I run out of toilet paper and paper towels a lot also. But how many shelves do you have of the doll houses, Bama? Out of curiosity. Yeah, because see, look at my toilet paper. My paper towels, not so much, but my toilet paper. But I only have 1 pallet of each of those. I don't order more than 1 pallet of these. And I still have a couple left toilet paper. And I had a lot of paper towels left, so, because they probably restocked that. But I only order 1 pallet of each of these. But how many shelves do you have of it? I have 1 shelf for each of them. Is that 1 shelf or 2, actually? Nope, it's 1 shelf. 1 full shelf of each of them, and I only order 1 pallet. You see? Look how different that is. 2 each for the doll houses, 2 shelves. Okay, well that's what I have, but you order less pallets. See? That doesn't make sense. But you order more pallets of toilet paper and paper towels, and I don't, and they're fine. Bakery barely ever runs out of stock. Yeah, it takes a while for bakery because 1 pallet holds a lot. It takes a lot for that. I agree. I agree. Isn't that weird, though, how we're different in those perspectives, and yet I'm getting customer complaints and you're not? It just makes no sense. How can our games be different? It's the same game. Should be the same logic and the same outcome. You see why if I look at Max and do something he says to do, I might get a different outcome than you. Just because look at how that's doing that now. It just doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. I really don't. I think first departments hold more boxes than other departments, right? Oh, I think it depends on the items completely, no matter where they are. I think it's the departments. I think they do because they're more like crates. I've never really compared, but you could be right. I don't think seafood, they're fresh, and I don't think seafood holds as much, but they're in boxes, they're not in crates like the other ones. And again, I think it depends on the product, because say you have, these are fresh products right here, and say you have these kiwis versus this big leeks. And this is not going to hold, leeks are not going to hold as much in a crate because they're bigger. They're a bigger item than a kiwi is. Does that make sense? So I think it depends on the item and the size of the item. That's what I think. So I don't think we can generalize and say all fresh items run out or hold more boxes. I don't know that that's true. I think it depends on the item. That's just my logic behind it, I guess. But I could be wrong. Gosh knows I'm not right all the time.
You're awesome.
By any means, you're awesome. But you guys, we're gonna end here. I apologize. We've been 3 hours. That's about my normal, really. I used to do a lot later on the weekends, but you guys, I'm tired. I've had a long day and a long evening, actually. I gotta do it one more time. It's just gonna be so much easier when my husband is back at home and I don't have to get up and take him anywhere, because right now I have to go pick him up and then I have to go take him back. And so it's just gonna be a lot nicer when I don't have to do that anymore and he's just home to stay. But I thank you so much for joining me. Da Vinci, thank you so much for the raid. Kimmy, thank you so much for being a member for so long. I appreciate your support so much. But you guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. Thank you, Bama. And until next time, I'll see you soon.